Hey everybody, Charlie Nine 2 here, and welcome back to Starfield. We last left off, we were told to visit the moon, which has then led us to NASA on Earth. And now we're just kind of exploring, trying to get some answers. Pamphlet, History of Spaceflight. This stuff has always been here. I don't think it would have been hard to, like, get into this and check this out, so I doubt we're the first here. It's kind of like a museum kind of display here. In 2150, scientists first predicted the destruction of our beloved Earth. Atmospheric phenomena would cause breathable air to sputter outside of Earth's gravity, dooming all life that remained. An estimated 50 years until the end has given NASA and other space agencies around the world the opportunity to migrate humanity away from certain death and into the stars. Thanks in part to the development of the grav drive, humanity will live on. You would think they would also have a contingency that would stay here in, like, controlled environments, domes, biodomes and shit like that. Who knows? There's more stuff to look at. Adapted from a design originally intended for high-altitude aircraft, the Mercury spacesuit would undergo several modifications and deal with pressure, oxygen, and thermal considerations. Even though the cabin of the Mercury spacecraft itself protected against the rigors of space travel, redundancy has always been key. In the event that the cabin were to depressurize and expose astronauts to the vacuum of space, the Mercury spacesuits would be able to offer a critical extra layer of defense. Oh, can we have that spacesuit? I really like how that looks. From 1971 and 72, the lunar rover was used for the last Apollo missions and could carry 2 astronauts. The chevron tread patterns on the wheels were made from titanium to help maintain traction on the moon's surface. The rover is also fully electric and ran on batteries whose power was intended to last for the duration of the mission. More display cases. Kind of getting washed out from the reflection of our lights here, but I feel like they're kind of needed. I mean, I can turn it off, I guess. In 2150, scientists first predicted destruction. Oh, we read that same thing up top. Okay, I'll get into this. No, I won't. It's just isotropic coolant, which I'm not worried about. Oh, here's the Discovery rover, right? Mars Expedition Rover program launched in 2003 and allowed for the remote exploration of study of Mars. 2 twin rovers were made, nicknamed Spirit and Opportunity. While Spirit ceased communication functions in 2010, the Opportunity rover continued operations until 2018, exceeding its initial planned time by over 14 years. Is that the real names of them? I don't know why I thought it was named Discovery. Leaving Earth. Imagine the funding they would get once they realize that, like, humanity is doomed. From the Apollo 11 mission, the lunar module Eagle was the first crewed spacecraft to touch down on Earth's moon. Eagle's counterparts were the command module Columbia, which the lunar module needed to both separate from and eventually reattach to. Columbia would take astronauts to and from the orbit of the moon, while Eagle would bring them to and from the surface. The cojones on those guys. Closed for remodeling. Is that the ISS? NASA partnered with Nova Galactic, the creators of the Voltaire supercomputer, on an ambitious aerospace project to pull gravity itself. The result is the first spacecrafts capable of faster-than-light travel. The first successful voyage saw astronauts reaching Jupiter in moments, what would have previously taken years. So they invented the grav drive up there. Is this the same thing? Yes. NASA partnered with, yeah, same thing. It's like a hab. While long-term missions in space began in the late 1990s with programs such as the ISS, humanity began living on other planets almost 100 years later. Small outposts of 5 or fewer scientific research teams eventually gave way to entire colony effort on Mars and other orbiting bodies of our solar system. Got to go to Mars. Alright. Oh, is this the snow globe? Because I'm taking it. Yeah, we're taking the snow globe. That's going in our ship somewhere. Okay, there's a toilet. That continues down there.
I just don't understand where these calculations came from.
There's something wrong with the math? I think it's quite straightforward.
That's not what I'm asking. We've had no success extracting even a sample of material from the object. No explanation for the gravitational effects. No motion graph to explain its harmonic frequencies. I can't even establish a melting point.
Judith.
But you've had me building these prototype colliders for months. And now you want me to pump helium-3 into it based on this equation you've written on a goddamn napkin?
I
Yes.
just need you to trust me.
I have been trusting you. We keep slamming our heads against a brick wall, getting nothing. And you keep coming up with something new to try. Like, you know what's going to happen. Where are you getting your information, Victor?
I'm sorry, Judith. Look, not here, okay? Somewhere off base.
Looks like
I'll tell
early
you
testing
everything.
for
But
planetary
I'm
habitats.
not lying, okay?
The looks on their faces if
We're
we could show
going to
them all that
discover
we have
something
learned.
important here. I promise.
Big area here. Surprised we're not having to fight something. All right. Big area here.
This facility covered quite a range of disciplines, but time has not been kind to it.
Chemist, what was that? Take the beryllium, I guess. Research, right? Yeah. Just trying to make sure I don't miss anything. I'm sure I'm missing tons. Go through the secure access. I'm assuming the only way would be to go up here. Good to know we still got toilet paper if we need it. Why would I want to get into... Okay. Let's do it. This one can work. And then we would need like a 3. Not that one. That one. Okay, and then we could do these guys along with that. And then this one with a single.
How quickly can you get that done?
I mean, it didn't take long. And also get XP for it, so it's doing nothing but helping us out. It's a power circuit. It's exotic. We'll take that. Polytextile, sure. Mag pressure tank. You know what? We'll just take all that. Fiber. Reactive gauge. That can stay. This was not worth coming into. Power required. Okay. That goes in through here. I'm glad I picked these up. Oh, it doesn't take the little battery thing, does it? Advanced Deep Recon Balance Boost Pack, Mag Pressure Tank. Yeah, I'm fine without either one of those. Ooh, red. Still not seeing anything here as far as living. There may be robots. Okay. Make sure there's nothing. Not seeing anything. There's another one of those batteries down there. Should we pick it up? Probably. There's one there too. We'll toss them away after this mission. We have all those dog tags too that we gathered from that one mission we probably need to either sell or get rid of. So this requires power. Where's the power? Is it over here? Just waiting on that to like activate robots or something one time. Right, that's busted out glass. Distilled water, reactive gauge. There's no way that water is like still good to drink, you know? It's like 200 years in the past, right? We're in like the 23 something. Zero G gimbal. What's this? Zero wire.
Your abilities are truly amazing.
Of course. Is it just a bunch of turrets? No. It's a robot that is level like 46. Get out of my way. Please catch fire. There you go. That fire does a ton of damage. Right, there are turrets. One there. There's one or two over here.
You think Vasco would see his likeness in this model?
So this is when they were developing them, huh? Shotgun shell we'll take. I think we'll move on to our cool shotgun. We probably should have used this to begin with. Do we want to go in here? I guess. Let's do a... Probably like... That's the only way that can go in. And I think I see this guy. Yep. We'll go here. So we have to put this one in. Like that. No. Yes. And then this one goes like this. Anything in here? Power switch. And these are turret controls, right? Yeah, I'm not even going to unlock that. That's just to disable the turrets, I would assume. We could probably use it to fight that robot, which I'm assuming was meant to be a boss, given the level. We did flip the switch, which means we can hit this now. Give the room a quick once over. Not seeing anything. We should hit up the turrets. They'll have ammo in them. Sealant, fiber, sparkling water, distilled water. Please get out of my way. Alright, so there was a turret here.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
One here. And there's like 2 over here, right? So there's 1 here. And there was another one, but I don't see it. Not too worried. All right, let's keep going. What's in here? Circuit board. Anything here? Active gauge, soil box. Books? What book? Just a notebook. Sterile nanotubes. That's exotic. We'll pick that up. More circuit boards. Nothing too crazy in here, to be honest. And we'll keep going. Anything organic? Doesn't appear so. Doesn't mean there won't be robots or anything. Found information about prototype grav drive. Any turrets? Not seeing anything. Computer here. Security procedures. Check all badges before allowing access. Yes, even the generals. I don't care how angry they get. These are direct orders from the secretary. Absolutely no phones or recording devices. All written materials are to be checked on exit from the labs. Confiscate anything with confidential information on it.
Project log. Dr. Victor Isa. We turned on the prototype today. The gravitational field around it began to fold as we long suspected. Complete reversal of gravitational pull was observed on dozens of loose objects around the lab. I'm setting up a meeting with the directors to propose a larger test. The prototype proves we don't need the original anymore, but further work is going to have to take place in space, somewhere with abundant helium-3 and with a civilian partner, someone with access to large-scale manufacturing resources and computational equipment. Engineering gravitational folds pulling the far side of the solar system closer to us, it's all going to be possible.
He says we don't need the original anymore. So they found another grav drive?
Project log. Dr. Judith Tatian. I watched the grav drive tests from the moon today. It was the first time we were able to talk to the team at Nova Galactic directly. So many things were under wraps before, but now everyone wants all the publicity they can get. I'm already seeing proposals for manufacturing androids of drives, expeditions to Alpha Centauri and beyond. It's also overwhelming and worrying. It could take years, decades, before we know what all the side effects of operating a grav drive can be, but no one wants to hear that right now. Like a bunch of pioneers racing towards the edges of the frontier without knowing about the grizzly bears in the mountains.
I would think in that situation, you wouldn't want to take all that time to do side effect tests. You would just find people who are willing to accept those risks and to be explorers. At least that's my 2 cents on that. We've opened this. What is this? Is that open to this? It does as well. Okay. Anything else before we leave this room? I don't really see anything. Okay, let's go. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a zero gravity spot there. And I'm assuming there's the same here. Yep. Y and B. We'll come back to that. Let's check out this first. We could do 2. We could do 3. 3 and 1. There is no 4 that works. So 2 and 2 wouldn't work. So yeah, we're going to do 3 and 1. this 3. And let's hope this 2 works. It does. And then another 3. No. A 2 and a 1.
We cannot just break it open.
I mean, I kind of did. It's not really anything good in here. It's just like... What's back here? Oh. That's the grab drop. Hold on. It like let zero gravity in here? That's weird. Let's open up this safe. Let's see what's in here. Alright, so this will have to go like that. Kind of feel like this and this will work. Yes. And then that. And possibly you. Ammo. Antique videotape. Weird that would be in here since this was 2150. I will take this suppressed old Earth assault rifle though. That's nice. That was actually worth breaking into. Alright, let's see what's down here. Where do we want to go? Over there. It's all kind of floaty bits here. We want to go in this office. Okay, is there a entrance that we can see? Looks like right here. Oh, there's an artifact. I see it. So are they using the artifact as a groundwork for the grav drive? That's what it looks like, right? Here's where we need to be. Right? We can break in. What's the most we can use? We can use a 3. And then we will need, I think, this one. Yes. Then there's another 3. And possibly this one. Okay, this is where we needed to be. Oh, that was just down the elevator shaft. And this was down that other maintenance shaft or whatever that was. Okay. Oh. Why are you dead? You have a cheesesteak on you. Maintenance key. Release artifact requires a key. Well, we have it. Let's read first. Please be careful whenever running power through the prototype. Secure all loose objects and have researchers empty pockets and remove jewelry, watches, etc. Reminder that the core of the drive contains a specimen that is irreplaceable and all data is under strictest clearance. Exercise all caution with research materials and ensure information does not leave this lab.
I never actually got to visit your labs back when we were working on the grav drive projects. Seems like ancient history now. Only thing we're doing these days is launching weather satellites. Guess this is as good a retirement as any. Now, Project Demeter, you want our help manufacturing scanners to better track these new meteorological patterns we're seeing.
Our guess is that the poles might be naturally shifting, causing some gravitational fluctuations that are throwing off our old models.
Why do you need the scanning tolerances to be so small? What are you trying to find? I just want to be sure. It's not like we're doing much these days anyway. The glory days are over. Why not give ourselves a challenge before they write us off in the history books?
So they're going to find out that the atmosphere is going to dissipate because it's 2149. They found that out in 2150. As requested, the astrophysics research team has done a full analysis of the data you provided us. The measurements of the Earth's magnetosphere show clear signs of fluctuation, often in correlation with the periods of frequent and large gravity wave spikes emanating from the moon. Oh, did we cause it? Did we cause it with the grav drive technology? These gravity waves seem to be affecting the magnetic shield provided by Earth's inner core and may be affecting the core itself given the proximity to the source. The data indicates the change rate is increasing exponentially. As our magnetosphere falters, its ability to protect us from the sun's solar wind falters. Beyond the devastating effects of solar radiation, this will lead to something more dire: the sputtering or stripping away of our atmosphere. This has happened before to Mars, a planet studied since the earliest days of space to see the Earth's possible future. That's where they got this artifact from as well. Speaking of which, all of these artifacts were probably found on dead planets, weren't they? We are afraid that the future may be closer than we ever thought imaginable. That may not be the case 100%. Some may view that this data as normal. There have been historical fluctuations and polarity changes of Earth's core, but this is orders of magnitudes greater. We see echoes of previous generations' debates over global warming, and we want the science here to be clear. Like waves in the ocean, these gravity waves rise and eventually crash on the shore, the Earth, with devastating consequences.
I know what I'm seeing, Victor. The data coming back from the satellites is very clear.
Yep, it's the grav jobs.
It's the grav drives.
All those jumps from the moon. At this rate, Earth's atmosphere is going to start sputtering out into space. Can the drives be fixed? I'm working on some designs that should discreetly solve the problem, under the guise of an emergency update to the fueling pumps.
We're talking about the end of Earth, and you're trying to be subtle about it.
Judith, the last thing we need is people losing faith in grav drive technology. That might be our only option.
To what? Are you seriously saying we should abandon Earth?
The timeline is under 50 years. A blink of an eye for a planet, but more than enough time for a human exodus.
And what do we tell people?
We say it's an act of God, one that science has found a solution for. Time for humanity to take its place in the stars.
You knew, didn't you? You lied to me.
All
this time. I dedicated my life to this discovery, Victor. And you knew we were going to kill off our planet?
You haven't seen the future I've seen. There's an infinite expanse of promise out there. A meteor could hit Earth, a plague, another world war. Colonizing other galaxies secures humanity's future for all coming generations, across all time.
At the expense of our home.
Stop it, both of you. All that matters is building enough ships to get everyone off this planet. And we need to start now. I'll draft up a statement. We'll need to address the entire international community. I'm sorry, Judith.
There isn't a planet in this universe that will be far enough away from you, Victor. We are never speaking again after this is over.
I actually don't think Victor's that wrong. I mean, like, having everybody on Earth when we have the technology to colonize other systems kind of seems like putting all your eggs in one basket, right?
My name is Dr. Victor Isa. And if you're listening to this, then you probably already know the truth. I was young when I first headed the retrieval team of an odd gravitational anomaly on Mars. But I kept what really happened that day hidden from everyone except one other person. Even she didn't believe me at first. But I have no reason to lie to anyone now, so I hope you'll accept this confession, whoever you are. When I touched the anomaly, I experienced 12 days of lost time. I met myself.
Starborn.
He told me everything that has since come true. The grav drive equations, the tests on the moon, Earth's atmosphere sputtering away because of what we had done. But he also told me about a city thriving on a planet orbiting a distant star. Human culture, art, music, lifestyles evolving, and shining brightly across all of space. What price would I be willing to pay for that future? Maybe you don't believe me. Maybe Judith was right and I'm just a coward who wants to believe his mistakes were justified. But everyone has forgotten about the real origins of the grav drive, this artifact from Mars. I hope you make better use of it than I did.
Okay, so the artifacts were like the whole reason that we even colonized space in the first place. Who are you? Oh, this is Victor. So you came back here, confessed what you did, and then you offed yourself? That's what it looks like. I don't see a gun anywhere, though. Maybe somebody else killed you. Alright, well, let's release the artifact. Oh god, you scared the crap out of me. Okay, so we've turned off the project, so we can just go grab that now. Now, since this has already been touched... Also, how do we get out of here? Since this has already been touched by human hands, then wouldn't that mean we would not get the, like, music dilly? See if that works. Alright, well, I'll just put this in my pocket.
Constellation, we've arrived on the surface of Earth. We need to discuss what you found.
And it looks like other Starborn got here before us. So, you might have company.
Of course.
Even when I see it with my own eyes, it is still hard to believe.
I see them. Is there an easy way out? There's no easy way out. There's no shortcut home. And sneak attack. What? How is that not hitting? Guess because we can see him, we can't see if he's behind or in front of an object too easily. You coming this way?
Now don't leave.
Let's heal. So we gotta fight our way all the way out of here. Kinda lame. See one way up there. Let's turn off our light, I guess. Now you're just staring down here like you're gonna see me immediately, aren't you? See if we can get your head in the crosshairs. That's not good.
We will fight. Have no fear of that.
Keep lighting you on fire. I mean, that'll work for me.
You're not walking out of here.
I need to do more damage. I don't feel like I'm doing enough damage anymore.
The best you can do.
Wait, what is she doing? Why does she have two of her?
I'm hit. Can't take much more.
Why are you getting shot by yourself? Is that just... Oh, the Starborn's like calling your other versions of yourself? Is that what that is?
My eyes. You guys
Let's go to Big Bang. He's reloading. Pretty good damage when you get up on him with that, huh? Okay. I think that's what we'll do from now on. We'll hit him a few times with the old razzle dazzle. There's 2 of them here. Can we just pull one? You're only a level 30. Catch on fire. There you go. Did we kill one of them?
You can't talk to me.
Heal. Okay. Power required. You serious? Good thing I have. I mean, whatever. Good thing I got the batteries. This shotgun does great damage, though. I don't think we need that. Wait, this isn't the way out? Is that a door? That is a door. Okay, I see some down here. Okay, so you coming over here?
There are no coincidences, fool. Your eternity, we are the worthy.
That was just a mistake on your part to come over here. Big mistake. First, let's reload this because the reload takes forever. And then let's get this ready. We got a caution. You must be behind something. Oh, these are the habs that we couldn't go through before.
If you are still,
I see now.
I applaud your guile.
Can I sneak up on you? Well, I definitely want to check this out. Is that a weapon crate? That's nothing I want. Alright, well, I think we're going to go shotgun.
That kind of power. I'm glad it is in your hands.
Are you? I thought you hated me before.
Stars! Systems of foolishness.
Okay, I'll take it. Alright, where do we need to go from here? Can't go into there. Maybe over here? Looking for more Starborn. Not seeing any. Up here, maybe? No. This way. Think we've killed them all. I don't see any other ones. Over this way, hopefully. This is the elevator. Okay. Hit the... What is that? The cooler. Wonder if there's going to be some out here. There could be. See multiple ships. We can't have one of these? Like, come on. Alright, we're here.
Do you understand now why I asked you to come here? The artifacts unlocked the secret of interstellar travel, at the cost of Earth.
An easy trade, honestly. Why have one world when you can have all the settled systems?
Once again, I agree with the Hunter. I agree, humanity's destiny was the stars anyway.
Don't you see? The power of the artifact forced humanity to the stars. They didn't get to make a choice. How many would have chosen Earth? What gave Victor Isa the right to choose for them?
You see
Insight?
the hypocrisy in what the emissary is saying, right? They don't want to rob people of their free will, but then they steal the artifacts for themselves.
In the wrong hands, the power of the artifacts can make anyone a tyrant. That's why we watch over them. The only thing you're watching out for is yourself.
The Hunter is right. The only real rule is who gets all the artifacts first. You're both wrong. It's time someone other than a Starborn made a decision. I kind of agree with that.
Don't be a fool. The emissary and I may have our differences, but you do not want to give us a common enemy.
For once, he's right. Don't do this. We can collect the final pieces together.
We can be rebellious. Okay, so there's 3 choices. Not choosing one. I don't like the emissary. Hunter seems like a winning strategy, but I feel like he's probably going to betray us in the end. So, you know what? I'll get there on my own.
Well, look at that. The emissary just became my new best friend.
You've made your choice. When you're ready, the Hunter and I will be at the buried temple. That's where we'll settle things.
Meaning, we'll kill you. But hey, at least we'll wait. The final round doesn't start until there's only one artifact left to gather. And if I'm not mistaken, Constellation has 1 or 2 to go.
4,500 XP? Did we just get 2 level ups? And I'm going to fight both of them. I'm fine with that. I would have chose the Hunter if it was just between the Hunter and the Emissary, but having our own choice, betting on ourselves, I like that. Alright, we've got 2 skill points. This is good. So we already put a point into targeting. I don't even know how that works because we haven't been able to use it yet. What do we want to do? I would like to get to concealment. We need to spend 4 points to get there. And other than weightlifting, I really don't care about the rest. I mean, more health wouldn't be the worst. Is it just flat upgrades for more health? Yeah, it's just up to 40%, so that's not the most interesting. We can do negotiation. How can we put more people on a ship crew? Persuasion, scavenging, theft, negotiation, isolation, intimidation, diplomacy, deception. So what's the one for more crew? Leadership. That's companions. Outpost management. Cargo links, robots, extractors. Ship command. That's the one we want. But that's like way down here. Don't care about gastronomy. Persuasion, maybe? Theft, meh. Yeah, so not too interested in those. Engineering our weapons could be helpful. But we need to spend like 3 points in science to get there. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to increase our shields. I think that's what we're going to do. I don't really care for the last one. Design, particle beams, automated, boost assault, EM, Starship engineering. This is just repairs. And we can hover in place. That's cool. Tell you what, I think I'm going to start going down this tree. And should we do the surveying? Or should we do med packs? I think we should do med packs. Alright. That's our 2 level ups. Now we gotta go to complete final glimpses. So that's like the end. Well, let's do final glimpses. We'll wait on Unearth for now. I want to go to House Faroon and do their missions. Or that might even not even be a thing, but seems like it should be, right?
Do you have a favorite restaurant here? Mine is currently.
Oh my
Redstone,
god,
but
why are
it's
you so close? Huh. Where's my Adoran fan? If I unassign the Adoran fan from an outpost, does that mean we can then have the Adoran fan with us? Let's put you... How do I put you on nothing? Put you on Frontier. See, he's on ship. So we can have more than one on ship. I don't understand. Andrea, we'll put you on the ship. So we got 3 on the ship. Who else can we put on the ship? Samco will give us payloads and piloting. Vasco will give us shields, EM. Doran Fan gives us nothing for a ship, so we're just going to grab him off of the ship once we get him. And I guess we'll put Co on the ship. We can only have 3 right now. That's fine. Co's just hanging out. You'll go to an outpost. And Vasco, you'll go to an outpost. Alright, everybody's somewhere, right? Good enough, at least. And then we're going to swap you out for the Adoran Fan for a while. So I don't think he'll give me guff about my decisions that I make.
We are fortunate that Walter has used his considerable funds to maintain the lodge, are we not?
Sure. What do you got to say?
Mateo told us about your pilgrim's voyage.
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of unity.
Sarah's alive. There's an infinite number of me out there. I feel sorry for all of them. It's the center of a multiverse. We're building the way to it.
Wait, say that again? Multiple universes?
You can't possibly mean what I think you mean.
Yes, I wouldn't mind a little more detail.
We should just walk out and leave. Apparently, in another universe, I died and Sarah lived. She's the emissary now, a Starborn. Trust me, there's multiple universes. The unity is how we get to them. It makes you Starborn.
I don't even want to think about the physiological changes you'd need to travel between universes. Plus what it would do to the mind? Enlightenment? Or oblivion? Like the Hunter.
You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing to your god that might exist. And you're second-guessing it?
I'm not second-guessing it.
Approach the afterlife without some trepidation.
This is our mission, to go into the unknown.
You're right. We have to see the Unity for ourselves.
Not to make a sharp turn in a grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruised, but still blinking. Let me know when you're ready to follow up on what it's seen.
I'm ready now. That's why I'm talking to you.
These last glimpses from the eye are from the farthest fringes of known space.
Send me to House Varun.
Could be the only remaining pieces outside the hands of the Starborn.
Thanks. I'll follow up on these.
Catch a smile out there.
Also, are there any more
Don't
temples?
mind me. Tip your ear later. Been poring over the charts, looking for another match. Think this one might just be it.
Okay, is there another one?
Home's got a sanctity. Hard to fix once it's broken.
We got some survey
And
data.
the darkness gets lit just a candle more.
Sure. Any thoughts on the Unity?
Keep coming back to one thing. Both of these Starborn, they're people you know. Only they're not the people you know. Say and do things the folks you know would never. Doesn't bode well for anyone stepping into the Unity. Or through it, or however it works. You consider what it might do to you?
Nothing will change who I am. Maybe it's a chance to start over, be something else.
Or end up trapped in whatever the Starborn call their life's way.
It's a
Whatever
new
the
game
difference
plus
is,
mechanic.
they
I get
both
it.
follow Obsession's guidance.
I certainly hope there's more to it than that, because it seems like an easy cop-out of a story. Because, I mean, it's not really that much different than what No Man's Sky has already done for a story. So I'm hoping there's some more twists to it. I'm not going to make a judgment call yet. Where's Andrea at?
No more Starborn have
Hello.
shown up.
Everyone seems more distant in the
Let's
lodge.
go our separate ways.
You will be lost without me, but
No, I need my Adoran fan. I need my ego boosted. Alright, so we should have, there we go, power from beyond. Skink. Set a course to Skink. Well, yes. That's one of them, like, lizard creatures, right? I don't know what differentiates a skink from a regular lizard other than, like, they have little tiny legs. I don't even know if that's part of it. Look at all these resources. There's still, like, a whole metagame of farming resources, setting up outposts, developing trade lanes that I just haven't even done yet. And I probably will not do until, like, I can piddle with that on my own free time. So I don't want to spend a bunch of time on recording just placing locations here and there. I wonder if I could take those two things off of my ship now, the EM collection thingy. Also, I kind of like the look of my ship, but it's not quite there yet. There's something going on with those twin engines that reminds me of, like, the Liberator ship from Star Citizen, or even one of those hovercraft that the military uses to, like, transport vehicles. Let's exit the ship. Let's go get this power. This shouldn't take too long. Hopefully it'll be something we want. We gotta find the anomaly. Looks like it's here. Yep. Stream heat on this planet. Scan the nickel. How's gravity? It's pretty normal. Gotta walk for a second. Scan that silver. It's 8 resources. It looks like probably more nickel. Nope, that's cobalt. It's a ship. Fairly close. So yeah, this is No Man's Sky Fallout Skyrim, right? Seems to be about right. Alright, we can run a bit more. I don't know why it took that long to do it. I got the Eye of Sauron up there. Not much in the way of things to scan. Here's this bit. Copper. Now we just got to go in and do the little bubble dance. I could do without the bubble dance. I feel like they could have done that differently. Temple Psi. Why is it linked back to the Greek alphabet? I don't know, but it do. Where is the entrance? Oh, there's a lot floating around here. Looks like it's probably up here. Can we jump, please? That was not it. Gotta find the entrance. Is this it? This is it. And we gotta get a shotgun ready too, because we know once we unlock this, that they're gonna attack us, the Starborn are. Put this away for now. Alright, let's be on the lookout. It's usually like above it, the first one. Kind of beside of it, but that's fine. 1. 2. 3. It's the fake one. 4. 5. Is that not it? Huh, must have missed one. There we go. Let's get ready to fight. So this doesn't explain the powers, and it doesn't explain the... Doesn't explain the powers, and it doesn't explain who made this in the first place. Speaking of which power did we get? Elemental pull? Is that what we got? Solar flare, shield, precognition, grab drive, personal atmosphere. Elemental pull. What does that do? Is it like a way to mine? Oh, hold on. Let me come out of this so I can heal. Okay, so there's some stuff down here. There's one to scan. Lead. Alright, so if I do this. Yeah, it's just mining. Now, alright, the big question is, can we pull cobalt out of the ground here? Cobalt added. But I think it was the node that was up here. So look, there's 2 over there. Yeah, okay. I get it. Final glimpses. There's Freya 3. Can't go there yet. Ship capacity doesn't have enough fuel. So we're going to go to Arcturus. And yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider a like, a comment, and or subscribe. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.